Going on with
As the Black in a Minute podcast, sponsored once again by Twyman Art. I'm Nero Angelo.
I go by the DarksKing poet. That's dark skin with a G on the end.
Yes, sir. So today we decided to keep it a little light. Actually, this was your chosen topic, so you can go ahead and explain it.
For sure. I mean, today, y'all, we are talking about 10 years from now. But not just 10 years from now, you know, as a statement, but 10 years from now in terms of your life. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? That's what we're going to talk about this evening on the Black in a Minute podcast. But before we get to that, y'all know how we like to do. We give people time to get their ducks in a row, get their popcorn or whatever they like. Get yourself comfortable for this Sunday evening with us where we go to church.
Yes.
So, you know, I'm gonna
Little song.
pop a little question. I mean,
Little
it's
quiz.
pretty much the title, so I mean it's redundant,
Alright,
but
you know.
y'all get it because people always asking,
We
well, what
ain't
we talking about
taking
tonight?
no more questions
This is what we talking
right
about
now.
tonight. You said we ain't taking more questions right now.
It's like we ain't taking no more questions right now.
But yeah, y'all already know what it is. We're gonna give it a few minutes to let some more people get up in.
Yeah.
Before we jump into the discussion. In the meantime, NeRo,
Yeah.
how's your week been, bro?
It's been pretty good actually.
Cool.
It's been wild just cause um the kids are back in school, excuse me.
Right.
And so as a result, a lot of stuff is going on. You got to move over schedules, make sure people know what's going on, and it's just wild. So, it's just a lot. It's a lot at this moment.
Facts, I
But
feel that.
so this week was a little crazy. Also, speaking of that, um, what was it? Oh, that thing that happened on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
Magic System said, "Yo, I can't even figure out week to week." Hey, bro, it'd be like that.
Listen,
That I know what it was. It was that house exploding.
oh,
That was crazy. That was truly
yeah, I
crazy.
mean, it was definitely something. Real quick, shout out to y'all joining us tonight on the live stream. We are talking about 10 years from
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Oh,
And
also,
go
just to
ahead.
plug, because we need people on it. We have a Discord. We have a Discord.
Link it up, bro.
Yeah, let me shoot the link.
Nero gonna
Um,
link that up.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me give me a second.
For those of y'all
There's
who are
gonna be a
joining
join
us,
link, and this is really just so that way it's more personalized. You can get the opportunity to actually tap in on the discussions, really be what's up, Deontay? What's good, young Diablo? We appreciate y'all. For those who don't know, Thank Tevin Later is also Deontay Nelson, aka the head honcho of the Sabali podcast.
what's power?
It's good to see you, sir. It's good to see you. But yeah, let me go ahead and drop this thing.
Y'all definitely like, comment, share, and subscribe. Push us out there.
Yes, sir. And also,
What's going on, Fire?
I promise we are going to get this guest situation together. I talk
Listen,
because I've been having people asking. I know you asked too, Deontay, and I think what we agreed to. I kind of talked to another guys, couple artists that wanted to get on too. I said, look, what we gonna do? We gonna come up with a comprehensive list. We gonna go down that list.
yeah, we do,
You're gonna
because
get contacted, and we gonna set up a schedule, an itinerary of some kind,
for sure.
to where if y'all can make it down here, hopefully on a Sunday, but it doesn't have to be on the live stream. It can actually be on an episode because that's how we did it with Miss. I keep wanting to call her Ray Doja, but Terea Angelis. I'll call her what she told me to call her. So much love to her for doing
I
that.
want to say, don't get my name wrong.
Right. Well, I mean, it's like Bleach. Everything is in the name. If you say it wrong, it loses power. But
Because you give it power now.
hey, speaking of such, the 1,000 Year Blood War arc is coming. It's coming in freaking October, and I'm happy, but I'm mad because it might end up on Disney Plus.
Well,
Good luck trying to censor that.
why this man sorts his anime issues.
Don't judge me.
You guys, tonight's topic, we're talking about 10 years from now.
Yes.
Magic system, you said you can't figure out week to week. Well, listen, I came up with this topic tonight. For those of y'all who don't know, for the most part, me and NeRo trade
Yeah.
weeks and days on what we talk about most of the time,
Mhm.
alongside with suggestions from you, the audience. So with that being said, when you see that, I don't want you to give me like a dissertation. This ain't that. You ain't even got to put all that brain power to it. But basically, we often tend to fantasize or idealize what our future looks like. Everybody does that. I just want to know, what does that look like for you?
Just potentially.
This is coming from the most realistic ass motherfuckers you'll ever meet in your life, if you've ever met me personally and had any level of conversation with me.
He's not wrong. Huh. Young Diablo said, "What a coincidence! I was literally talking about this like 4 hours ago." I guess everybody's on that same wavelength. It's.
See, I'm like, I was about to say I'm like Jesus with this, but I had to remember it's Sunday. and even though I done already figured out where I'm going.
Look, don't get zapped. But if you do, I'm moving out of the way. There's entirely too muach electrical.
But good. Then that means you got some fresh heat for it.
Right. Let us know something. Because now I got to think about it too. Because he kind of sprung it on me too. So I was like, all right.
Also, y'all, music or no music? Do y'all like the vibes of music in the live streams?
We have been kind of debating about that.
Yeah, because sometimes we do have music going in the background. Sometimes we don't. And it's not like tailored to specific conversations. A lot of times it's just whatever day of the week.
That and we used to play my music in the back, but sometimes we do try to upload our stuff to TikTok. We also have a TikTok.
Go follow.
Go follow. We need to update it. But sometimes there have been a couple times that I tried to do it and it tried to copyright us on it.
They've been trying to copy strike this man for his own shit.
Technically, they tried to copy strike us
for your shit.
Yeah.
Let's plural.
Painfully ironic, but okay. So love the music, my guys. Bump those beats. Okay, that's 2 votes. Well, I might just have something I can just put up here.
I wish we could just play shit, but copyright exists.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would just do a fucking DJ Q type shit.
Oh God. Well, like, and sometimes what I do, I just make beats. So I just work on beats as I'm going anyway. So y'all might hear something that gets sold to somebody. Who knows? I sell beats, by the way. Just so y'all know.
Oh, you tuning the band up, sir?
User.
Hello.
User.
All right. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna get started here in about a couple minutes or so. Woo!
Yeah.
Came in thumping a little bit.
It did a little bit.
A little bit.
I don't know why it's static.
I was about to get into the radio voice. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, stop everything and listen to Black in a Minute.
Right. Stop what you're doing. Get your life together. Come get this heat.
Facts. And if your friends ain't listening to Black in a Minute,
ask them what they doing with their lives.
They ain't doing nothing special.
Right? They're not special. They're not awesome.
We are the greatest podcast that your mama don't listen to yet.
Oh God. But she might though. Given the chance.
The greatest podcast. The greatest podcast that your boyfriend ain't produced.
Right. But wishes he was on.
Right. And as Samuel L. Jackson would say, do you speak it? Come on now.
Yo, turn that joint up.
I am, because I'm
you testing it out.
Yeah.
Also, we have merch. Let's see. Might add this to this thing real quick.
Please, wherever you are watching this, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Try to help us get famous.
Oh, also, for those that didn't know, Wednesday was actually my birthday. So,
Oh, that's right.
I might
So,
post my Cash App. Y'all can give me some donations.
bro, you can like that
Just
shit up in
because the day didn't pass doesn't mean it's over.
Yeah, if you didn't say happy birthday, you belated anyway, so you owe a tax. Pop that shit in the comments. This is our podcast. You can do that.
I take cash, checks, and money orders. I don't know what I do with a money order, but if you with it, I'm with it. Shoot.
We'll I was gonna say we will find a way to
Sure enough, we'll
facilitate.
Sure enough, we'll find a way.
The cash in of that.
I was about to say, you already know, and I will. I'll find a way. Let me see. What's that old song? Love Finds a Way or something?
Shit.
I never forgot what it was.
I was gonna say you had some wrong motherfuckers. But shoot though, I hope you guys are having a good week. If you're just now tuning in, we talking about 10 years from now. Yep. And please don't stress over this. Don't stress over this question.
Please don't.
It's simple.
It's not worth stressing over. It really isn't.
It can be as idealistic as hell.
Right. It can be something as simple as, bro.
It's whatever you want it to be.
I want to make sure I have a better car or a nicer place. Like, I want to get a degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not necessarily asking for y'all, your blueprint or anything like that.
I mean, if you're 30, what you gonna do at 40? Like, you want to have kids, you want to get married, what you want to do? It's cool. We ain't tripping. We are certainly not judgmental about it. We are certainly not judgmental. Like, shoot, that's just what that is.
NeRo dropped that Cash App down there.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Shameless. You know what? I don't even know if shameless is the word. Filthy. It is absolutely filthy.
It's filthy.
Filthy ass plug.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
But the Negro's birthday just passed.
You saying that like you won't do it on your birthday? Say you won't.
You know what? You know what's funny about that? I think my birthday falls on a Sunday this year.
See, exactly.
So
you gonna capitalize. Also, shout out to the one person that's on Twitch. We always end up with like 1 or 2 people on Twitch, and I appreciate that.
You Twitch folk are like the most dedicated. But you know what? Twitch.
There's always somebody on Twitch. I love it.
Twitch has a unique setup though too, which also makes it like, kind of.
They kind of built different. They built different.
But y'all, let's get this discussion on the way.
Right.
Oh, Kiki beat me to the motherfucking punch and shit.
Dang, Javar here too. I want to be in my own home that's customized to me. Ooh.
I give her a horn for that just cause.
Can I steal that? Because that sounds lit. That sounds super lit. I'd be totally okay with that.
That's customized to me.
Right.
Okay.
Which I know you particularly, Kiki, you like designing stuff, so I could see you being on that. Like literally just going in and being like, okay, these are the things that I want. This is what I want done. Make it happen. Young Diablo said, realistically, would love to be a happy and in a comfortable place in life, but on the other end, I've been thinking long and hard about buying some land and starting myself a farm. Okay. That's definitely different.
Okay, power.
Nothing wrong with it.
No,
get you some land.
None
I don't
at
see
all.
why not.
None at all.
I don't see why not. If you watch South Park, I'm talking T Gritty Farms type.
No, sir. Stop.
It's
not T Gritty. It's not T Gritty. It's Tegrity.
Tegrity. That's right. Tegrity Farm.
And you wild for that. You should know that I would know that reference. You wild for that.
I don't even know if did I see that one?
Bruh, what do you mean you didn't see that one? Pandemic special.
I didn't see
Look it up.
I gotta look that up. 10 years from now, wealthy, owning my own house, car, and a successful game streamer.
Woo! Hey. Hold on. Let me get some applause for that.
Yes. Clap it up for the man. Clap it up for the man. Yes. Say it. Thank you, DarksKing. Thank you, Base God. Hey, I mean, that's lit. I think that's good.
Thank you for fixing that.
Speaking of that, you know what that just made me think of?
What's that?
It's a little sad, and I think you know what I'm thinking.
All right, here we go.
Man, one time for Mr. Yeah, bro.
Zoom right by y'all.
Right,
That
right.
motherfucker was listening to Lil Boosie.
Hey, one time for the illustrious William Sovereign. You know, he
Yes.
passed away. I
Moment of
believe
silence.
this past week or the week before.
It was last week, toward the end of last week.
Definitely a legendary poet laureate.
Man, when I say somebody that early on told me that I was good at this word shit.
Right.
I mean, I had a feeling I was, but he was like one of the first prominent people.
It was like that extra gas
to be like, yo. He told me, he was like, why haven't you written a book yet? I was like, a book?
He was out here like that.
Yes.
But you know what? That was him.
Yes.
Like the moment that he recognized anything in you, he would call it out.
Oh yeah, and he would want you to showcase it.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
And see, like, what was it? Man, it used to crack me up, and mans used to always call you God's King poet.
Yes.
And I swear after a while, he started doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
Because he would just do it.
And he would come up to me sometimes. He'd be like, it's DarksKing, isn't it? I'll be like, yeah. I'm like, nah, the God. I'm like, I'll rock with it.
I don't know. I think
it's
DarksKing. I think he was trying to get up, bro.
Because of that, not just that, but because of people saying dark skin.
Yeah.
Or DarksKing king.
Yeah.
I adopted the slogan, is dark skin with a G on it.
Yeah.
Because that's literally what it is.
Man's helped you refine your brand on that.
Bruh. Look.
That's what's lit about it. But yeah, definitely one time for Mr. William Sovereign.
Moment of silence or clap your hands. I'm gonna clap.
Yeah.
I could actually
put your hands up or whatever. But
because I'm
he was one part of what, Shakespeare's Monkey, I believe that was the group they had.
Yes, trio.
And yeah, I mean, definitely a beautiful soul, definitely a nice guy, just all around. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to see artists go, creative minds and things of that nature.
Yeah, man. Especially anytime there's a poet,
yeah,
or a rapper that I hold in high regard,
right,
go away. You know, the artist in me,
especially one of the old guard too.
I often just think about the contribution.
Right. I agree.
The ideas.
I agree.
Put forth, and you just that wealth. It's not gone, but now it's immortalized.
Yes. And it's rough when it's one of the old guard, because it's one of those things where you hope for them to stay around for as long as they can, because that knowledge needs to be preserved in order to go to others. You know, but I think that's just beautiful in and of itself.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, to kind of put in
just in short, yeah,
it's amazing in a way that, man,
it hits.
I got some. That's a whole nother conversation.
But we're gonna get on that later. But I just wanted to give him his flowers.
Oh yeah,
while we were here and while people can see us, because he deserves that type of respect.
For sure. If you didn't know him, man, you missed out.
Yeah,
if you did know him, you already understand the sentiments. But
Magic System said, move down south, become a game streamer, and have a gay marriage, and that's about it. Okay,
cool.
I mean, hey, that's three things. We asked you for one, so that's cool. Look, I ain't mad at it.
Cool.
That's what's up. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with having simple goals and just being straight up about it. Like, you know, you want to move down south, become a streamer, and get married. All right, bet.
Javar echoes that sentiment. Yeah, game streamers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do your thing, game streamers. I ain't mad at you.
I'm not either, honestly. I mean, clearly you can see how lucrative it can be. So, I mean, that, and if that's your passion and that's what you enjoy, then by all means, why not?
Facts.
By all means, why not?
NeRo. Sir.
Me?
Yes, you. Answer the question, my good sir.
I definitely want to have upgraded to being a therapist.
Okay.
Which I know I can do in 10 years.
Okay.
My bosses are, because my boss has already been talking to me about it. He talked to me about it about 6 months into me joining the job and saying, were you planning on expanding your education? You know, because, you know, if I get my master's, I can become a therapist. So it's like, so that's definitely in the plans in that 10-year span. Hopefully in that 10-year span, I will have my master's. I will be a licensed therapist. I will hopefully have a house and maybe some kids. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm trying to live the picket fence life out here.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
You know, and still continue to get paid to hurt people's feelings.
Listen, politics aside,
yeah,
I do believe in the American dream. You know, politics aside, you know,
right.
Everybody that
without
works hard for
all the BS and fluff, but yeah.
Well, that's why I said politics aside.
Right,
everybody,
right.
You know, everybody who works hard for it and does what's required should deserve to eat off the fat of the land.
Agreed.
You know, you bust your ass, you deserve it.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody want to live a good life, which is why I brought this up. Because, you know, ain't nothing wrong with dreaming.
No, not at all.
But you got to work towards it.
Not at all. I mean, I think it's important to do.
Yeah.
You gotta have that.
We,
if you
you
don't,
know,
I don't know.
We all have the basic freedom, bro.
Yeah.
Truth be told, like for real.
Yeah.
Like no matter what hardship, with the right kind of mindset and work ethic.
Right.
Life is what you make.
You can make it happen for yourself.
Yeah.
And
people defy the odds every day.
Yes.
Every day. And that's the beauty in it, right?
Right.
It's the journey, not the destination.
What's that old line? There's beauty in the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now don't get so caught up in the struggle that you don't know how to do nothing else. But I mean,
right.
By all means,
we doing it for a reason.
Yes.
It's not. It doesn't mean
there has to be a realistic end game to what you're trying to do. Facts. But I mean, you know, when it comes to certain things, I've got too many of the ancestors up there and too many family members down here that are looking to me to make good on the investments they put into me.
Power.
That's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Certain investments were made for me to be where I'm at. You know, and I say it it sounds like I'm commodifying it, but that's really what parents and families do. That's what your family does. They invest a piece of themselves into you to see where you go with it. You know, to take it and see where you go with it. So I don't feel like there's any other way to go but up from
cool.
You know, progressing forward. I do also want to be able to expand my music catalog and also my skill with certain things, because I know I've lacked a lot with like just playing. You know, I'm starting to relearn that now, because now I'm put in situations where I'm outside of my comfort zone. So like it helps so much. So honestly, my whole thing is just advancement. Like it's just advancement at large. And that's what I hope for everybody. I hope for advancement. I want us all to eat. I ideally 10 years from now, I want to see all of my inner circle achieving goals and being able to, you know, pursue the dreams that they want, or at the very least live comfortably doing things that they want to do. You know, that's always been my goal, is to live comfortably doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I hear you on that. Shout out to those of y'all who are just now joining us. Tonight's topic is 10 years from now. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now? You can be as detailed or not. We're leaning towards the not, just because we want this to be a lightweight one for you guys. We don't want you guys having to do advanced algebra.
Look, I mean, if you want to go deep, then by all means.
Yeah, this is your podium.
You know, dive in.
Uh-oh, the miss is in there. Can I do the honor, sir?
Okay. What's up? What's good? Have baby's house and security for my inner circle. So, you know, look, you see how the stars align.
Mm-hmm.
You see how the stars align.
Like-minded, like moral.
It's pretty well simple. Like, I added on, like, the degrees and stuff and everything, you know. Because, you know, like Kanye said, we got to have those degrees.
You're silly.
So that way I can get paid. To tell y'all how much you suck at being parents. I'm just playing. But, like... Hey, look, man. There be some folks that I deal with that are on. I may have look, some of y'all out here trying to live like Future and Nick Cannon and ain't got no damn money. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I look, no cap. I deal with and know a dude who, if all goes as planned, within a year, he will have 8 kids. And 2 of them will be, and the last 2 will be Project Twins. He also has no house, no car, rides a bike everywhere, may or may not have a job. And yeah, I mean, y'all trying to, like, I don't understand that with some dudes. Like, y'all out here really trying to live that Future and Nick Cannon lifestyle and ain't got no money. Like, what are you doing? Dog, I'm scared to have a kid with as much as I make. You know what I'm saying? What I got, all right? I ain't saying I got a lot, but I got something. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all gotta think. Y'all gotta plan some shit out, bro. Because
you gonna make me
boy. Some folk make your armpits itch, but you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look, but realistically though, you know, I've been they having a whole little conversation on here, but it with what I do, it puts a lot of things in perspective. Like when you deal with the public in any capacity, it allows you to put a lot of things in perspective for what you want for your life. You know what I'm saying? It makes a lot of stuff make a lot more sense. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, not the Law and Order sound back. Yes. But like, because you really start thinking like, man.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Well, yeah.
Worst place.
But like, you know, like you really start thinking like, dang, man. Maybe I should think a little bit more critically about some of the things that I'm doing.
Okay.
Which, you know, one thing I do want to address, if y'all are cool with it, because it was a thought I had, but, you know, we might do it next week, is talking about the real meaning of meekness.
Spoiler.
Because I had a quote that I heard today, and it was definitely a quotable. I had a preacher who said, meekness is strength under control. And I was like, Look, because you know how we are when you hear a bar and you like, okay. That's a bar right there. That's a bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, and honestly, look, truth time. That's actually something that I kind of sort of had to struggle with earlier this week.
Okay.
I had not even a client, it was a placement that he touched the nerve at the right time, bro. He touched the nerve at the right time. He getting mad at me, cussing, yelling over the phone. You know, he trying to be a keyboard warrior. He going off, you know. And in the back of my head, I'm like, dog, you talking all this smack, but you know, I'm just trying to get things figured out for next week and everything. And
you know what?
Like, what's going on?
When he was testing you, did you hit him with one of these?
Are you sure about that?
No, I just let him talk. Because I know half of what he was saying was cap anyway. So I mean, like, you know, it's different when you work in it's different when you work in an industry and you deal with the public, but you know people's backgrounds. Or at least you know somebody that knows. All right. Look, we know the tea. Okay. I just don't spill it. So with that being said, look, I had to think for a while. I had to take a drive. I'm not gonna lie, I had to take a drive. I don't know if he caught me at a weak moment, if I was just tired that day. I don't know. But I had to take a drive. I had to ride and get some feelings out. I had to talk to some people I trusted, kind of get my brain right. Because I'm gonna tell you right now I'm 29, right? 19-year-old Nick would have handled that in a much different way. 19-year-old Nick wouldn't have a job.
Hmm.
19-year-old Nick knows where this man lives, would realize that he knows where this man lives and may have taken a trip. Would have regretted it afterwards because the kid would have seen it go down, and that would have hurt. That would have hurt.
And then what you said would be your 10 years might not be your 10 years from now.
On God, look, 10 years from now might be 5 to 10. Look.
Yeah, your 10 years would
That's an assault charge, bro.
your 10 years would be looking different, sir.
Right. I'm gonna add something to that 10 years. Because this is something that has been in the back of my head, but I haven't thought about. I want to learn more about my family.
Okay.
About like the other side of my family.
Okay.
Since I don't know if I've told y'all, but recently my dad tried to get in contact with me. Well, this is a man I've never talked to up until I was 28. I knew some things about him, but not a lot. You know what I'm saying? I never knew it. Look, I didn't know what the man looked like until I was in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? So like, and like learning things about a side of my family that I basically pretended like didn't exist for most of my life, because to me they didn't. I want to learn more about what makes me me.
Hey.
I that's definitely part of it. Especially if I'm going to bring kids into this world, I want them to know their history. I want them to know that, hey, your mom comes from this, your dad comes from this. This is why you're this way. This is why I'm this way. This is why she's this way. I feel like just the pursuit of knowledge is beautiful. So I think something like that, kids deserve to know that stuff, even if it's bad.
Magic System said 19-year-old me was very toxic and mean.
19-year-old me was very nice, kind, giving, but had an angry streak from hell. But
19-year-old me was drunk and did not give a fuck.
That too. Look, 19-year-old me.
What was it? How that one song go? Wild for the night, fuck being polite.
Yeah.
Man.
Let's see. 19-year-old me was just stressed the hell out. Was mad, frustrated at the world, broke as hell, just because things were coming down. I was around people that just put a lot of frustration into me. Like my home life was frustrating because the place that I lived with some roommates and stuff was stressful. I was so worried about money. I was so worried about, like, I didn't want to come home. I would find excuses to be at school. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and 19-year-old me, but you know what's funny? I say that, but like 19-year-old me had a level of self-control that I'm still impressed by. Because there were a couple times where I could have went chitty, bang, bang, boy. Let's see. Kiara Rob 25 said 19-year-old me had the gasoline to pour on the fire to make sure you see the smoke to make shit ablaze. Boy.
I hear you there.
19-year-old me definitely was a work in progress. I was the type who tried to be nice, try to be cool, but once you got me to that point, once I was at that point, it was on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to talk my stuff. I'm going to go off and probably tell you more about yourself than you care to know. You know what I mean? It was wild. But, Javar said, man, 19-year-old me, I can't speak on them days. Sid knows. Javar, I only knew 16-year-old you. I knew like 16, 17-year-old you, which he was all right. He was cool. But like, but in that time, man, like, I had to relearn how to trust people. I had to relearn a lot of how to believe in my own decision making, how to be confident in myself, and really how to appreciate what I had and how to build up from that. Like, because 19-year-old me, because while I say a lot of crap about 19-year-old me, 19-year-old me also pulled himself out the mud too. 19-year-old me was the year that I learned to get myself the hell out of a terrible situation. That was the year that I learned, you know what? I'm gonna go out and get this on my own. It was the first time that I ever got a job. It wasn't my first job, but it was the first time I went out and got a job on my own with no help. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Went out and got it. Like, went a couple places, had a couple interviews, had a couple yeses. Look, had some no's, had some completely non-responses. Dog, I applied to Walmart. Thank God they never said nothing, but they never said nothing.
Bro, you know what?
I'm like, that's insane. But
I
you know
had that
what?
same kind of issue
It is what it is.
with McDonald's.
Yeah.
And the conclusion
McDonald's?
the conclusion that I drew from it was that I was better than that shit.
Yeah. Preach that.
I said to myself,
Preach that.
you know what, McDonald's? Y'all hiring all of these. Oh,
Yeah, somebody.
look, and let me be nice enough. I'm gonna be nice enough. Because 19-year-old me,
Right.
18,
Definitely
19-year-old me
didn't
didn't
care.
give a fuck to say this.
No.
So I'm prefacing this by saying, no disrespect to any of y'all that worked or work at McDonald's, but this is
Right.
how I felt about it at the time. They got all of these retarded, goofy ass motherfuckers up in here.
Mm-mm.
They won't hire my ass. Fuck y'all. And I went on to work at way better jobs that paid me a lot more.
Exactly.
And even to this day,
Exactly.
I make more than McDonald's workers.
Hey.
So
but you know
fuck
what?
McDonald's. As for the rest of y'all that
Look.
work there, hey, that's your business.
You know
But
what?
fuck them as a corporation. I can say that. I don't work for them. Never
Right,
have,
right.
and I never will.
And I mean, you know what, man? Yes, please dap that like button. No, Keontae said cancel. Keontae came out of nowhere. It's like, cancel.
No more
How
McNugget
dare
for
you.
you.
How dare you speak on the almighty McDonald's? Fuck. Like,
Ronald gonna show up at my door and shit. And I'm gonna look him right in his face. I'm like, you better not bring your clown ass past this threshold.
I don't know. Look, you seen that one video when he got mad at that kid with the Hungry Jacks? Man's had hands.
Shit. He better have hands, feet, mouth. No,
Right.
not mouth.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Run. Hey.
Pause.
Hey.
No.
No, but
But hold on, like, hey man, look, teenage us. It's funny because my teenage self wasn't what I would define as being fully immature. I was immature with a lot of mature moments.
Negro, that was everybody.
Well, actually, no, it wasn't. Hell, some of these kids built different, bro.
I listen. See, I almost said something wild. I had to catch myself about. I was about. First of
Bro,
all,
them golden arches is everywhere. Bro.
I don't
They
give
is.
I don't give a fuck about no damn arches. Shit.
Hey.
I will piss on the golden arches and turn them bitches rose gold. Fuck
I
them.
can't with you. Get out. Get out.
Shit.
But you know what, man? You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Rally's got better fries any fucking way.
On G.
I said it.
On a G. But hey, you know what's funny? You wanna know some funny shit? Look, so I walked in, so boom, right? You know how hard it is to get quarters these days to do your wash and stuff, you know. It's pain. So I might have did something that was morally questionable. Not illegal, morally questionable. I went to the laundromat. You know, they always got a coin changer thing. Up about $15 in that sucker. Well, before I did this, I was like, dang, I need something to put the change in. Because basically the plan was I was gonna go up in there, get the change, and dip. Which technically you're not supposed to use the change machine unless you're gonna use the facilities over there. So as I said, morally questionable, not illegal, because it was my money. So yeah, so I was justified. So what I did was, I'm off of Fulton. You know how it's got that strip of stores. It's got the Family Dollar or Dollar General. That's what it was, Dollar General. The Dollar General, the Schnooks or whatever that was. I think it ain't a Westminster. Yeah, it's one of them knockoff things. And then the actual laundromat, right?
Okay.
So I pop over in the Dollar General. I walk in, grab a bag, walk out. Right? As I'm about to walk out, some lady had the audacity and unmitigated gall to be like, did you buy anything that's in that bag? I'm like, sis, I just got here. I ain't say, look, and you know, younger me would have turned around, had an offense, and been like, no, ma'am, I ain't put nothing in this.
Y'all
I'm
wildin'.
just using this. Look, over explaining, right? Sitting there over explaining. Bro, I turned back, looked at her, said no, held it up, and walked out.
As you should.
And if they put my picture up on there, I ain't tripping either way, because guess what? I pay in taxes what some of y'all get on a check. So
they ain't ready for that though.
come at
Look,
me.
so
Come at me. Come at me. Come at me.
I'm a Keontae,
no.
real
Keontae's
quick.
Triggered.
while you busy being triggered about them basic bitch fries, tonight's topic: 10 years from now, run it.
I know.
Where
he
do you
gotta
see
go.
yourself 10 years from now?
I
He
feel
do.
like, I feel like he's already told us
Fuck
this.
them damn fries. Where do you see yourself 10 years from
Now,
now?
why you have to verbally assault him before you ask him important questions?
I'm just saying, fuck them fries.
You
In 10
could have
years,
asked
look,
him the question
in 10
first.
years from now, them fries still gonna be the same, but you won't be. Let's hear it.
That's terrible, but probably true. All right.
They just put salt on them bitches.
You know what? He know. Look, I ain't gonna say nothing because he knows where you live. Like,
Ooh, right?
Penn Station fries do be hidden.
Don't worry, y'all. The fat
Penn Station
episode
fries
where
will
we
be
talk
here.
about food and all that shit, food and junk. We gonna run
Yeah.
that. We gonna run that soon.
Dog. There's too many fat babies out here. It just don't work, man. Dog.
While we wait for Keontae, I haven't even answered the question.
Right.
So here's me,
Okay.
Kiki voice. Here's me.
I appreciate that.
For me, 10 years from now, looks like this. I'm hopefully living off the grid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at least making 80K a month.
Okay. That's about.
I got a family and kids. And more than anything, I want to be traveling. I want to go some places. Anybody that know me know I like to go places.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like to explore and shit.
Hey, that's cool.
I ain't been nowhere since last year. We did Vegas last year. I wanted to
You flash.
I wanted to do a couple places this year, but it's probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna go somewhere before the year's out because I gotta at least go somewhere. Whether it be home, I like to go somewhere else other than home, but you know, home is a layup
right
because there's always shit to do.
Hey, that's cool.
But I want to be able to travel and shit and go a few places.
Right. I don't see why not.
That's really what I want to do. You know, make some good, decent money. You know, a nigga doing all right now, but I want that
You want
plus
that,
a family money.
You want right. You want
You know.
that. You want that.
We doing okay for
Give your
self.
kid, look, you want that. Give your kids lunch money. And
Yeah,
not feel
oh, you want to
stressed
buy
out
a la
about
carte?
it.
And they won't even be that old, but
Right, that a la carte money.
you want that good applesauce.
You want your kids to have that a la carte money. Now, look, I'm with
Nigga,
that.
you want Kool-Aid?
Yes.
You don't want this off-brand
Look.
juice in a jar or some
On a
shit.
G. You ain't gotta eat. Look, you ain't gotta eat no square pizza around here.
And if I'm doing something
You
on
ain't
the
gotta
side,
eat square pizza.
for real, if I'm doing something on the side, it's some form of podcasting or poetry. Some way or another, I am using my voice
Yes.
to push something forward. You feel me? Because
Right.
that's where my power is, in mind and voice. So
Right.
doing something on the side with that, whether it be poetry, podcasting, or a combination of it,
Right.
I'm pushing P.
I'm pushing P.
I had to say that. I'm pushing
I hate
P,
you so
goddamn it.
much.
But
It took. You know what? I ain't even figure out what that was until I had to start riding around in the work van and actually had to use the radio and
Look.
figured out that this was the thing. Well, that and Twitter. I ain't gonna cap. Look,
get them likes up, Kiki said.
not push P. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, look, how do we got look,
If you in this mug right now and you done spent more than 30 seconds,
you can hit that like.
yes,
Guess
it's
what?
free.
Look, as the young people say, that's not P if you don't hit the like.
Keep pushing P, people.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you
Yeah.
know, just off the grid, nice money,
You trying to be off somewhere? You
beautiful family, and I'm trying to go some places
trying
because
to- I feel that.
I'm a look.
Man.
You already know. For those of y'all who don't know, I'm a city boy.
Like,
Like I like to go places and do shit. City boys up? No, I'm fucking around. Hey, hey, hold on. Hey, hold on.
We appreciate you, Magic System. You always been loyal. We
Hey.
know the vibes.
I ain't mean it in that way. Look, look.
Woo, woo,
No, but I'm from the city though,
woo.
and I like to go places. I like to do shit.
Mans ain't trying to get his soul snatched when he goes.
I like to be cultured.
Mans ain't trying to die like that.
No, you can't even say that. Don't. You can't even say that. Look, I mean, look.
I mean,
I
it
like
is-
to explore shit.
Look.
I
I
mean-
mean, it's still technically summer.
No, don't do that.
I'm
Don't
not a
do
hot
that.
boy, but it's summer.
No, but you know, I like to go places. I like to experience things and shit.
right?
You know, I still ain't skydove yet. And I said I was gonna wait till I die, but shit, a motherfucker could die any day,
on G, bro.
especially in this day and age. So I really need to do that the next time I go somewhere where that's
mean,
easily accessible.
Niggas is literally dying for no reason.
Right.
Like literally,
Right,
reason.
right, twin. Ducked off and adventurous.
shit just weird now. Like
I
don't
like
know
doing
what's going
shit.
on. Right.
I don't get it twisted. If you know me, I'm an introvert by nature. But when it comes to doing some different shit somewhere else,
Yeah.
Oh,
where
catch
don't nobody
me.
know you.
catch me the
Where
fuck.
the face card
Catch
don't
me
get caught.
upside, catch me right side, low. Man,
You said you was about to say low side. You was about to say low side. I'm
Bruh.
dead. I'm dead.
Come
But
on now.
I understand.
I might not go nowhere where I stay.
Yeah.
But if we in
Bruh.
Abu Dhabi, then catch me on a motherfucking four-wheeler like I don't know my name. The motherfucker's gonna be like, "What is your name, sir?" I'm gonna be like, "My name is Abdullah." Blah, blah. No,
No.
let me
My
stop.
name is Abdullah Amblangana.
For somebody sound culture appropriating or some shit.
Lord Jesus.
I don't care if anybody say that. We're not big enough for anybody to cancel us, and I live my life the way I fucking live my life. So
I
don't
mean, you
give
could
a
always
fuck.
get away with it by
But-
pretending you a hotep. It works out for
But yeah, you know,
Just say you some combination of Malik, Ibrahim,
mm-hmm.
something else.
Shakur Muhammad
X.
twice. You know,
Remove.
Yeah,
Twice
shit.
removed.
a nigga
Yes,
want to go
sir.
up on Hopper,
It's called I Fly.
book a trip,
Bruh.
and chew. Y'all know me, shoot.
Right,
I like seeing sights and shit.
right.
Mm-mm. Shoot, I'm still trying to go to Yellowstone.
I mean,
I got
that's
a few
lit.
more spots in the United States that I want to hit up before I'm out this bitch.
I
We going
agree.
overseas.
Dog,
Because there ain't too many places in the United States that I ain't been that I actually want to go.
I mean, y'all just take me with you. I ain't even. I'm just here, dog.
Shoot.
I don't even know.
I'll be that motherfucker. Look, I got a lot of nieces and nephews, and I'm getting some more. I'm gonna be that motherfucker. I'm
It's
gonna be
the
the
fact
uncle that
you-
come back, and I'm gonna have a bunch of shit. Where you been at this time? Yeah. A motherfucker just went to Kalamazoo.
Bro, it's the
Check
fact
out this
that
necklace.
You said,
That got a necklace on the necklace. I'm gonna be like that.
you can get out. But it's the fact you said I got some nieces and nephews.
I
and
do.
finna have some more.
Bruh, for what? Your ass gonna make Yellowstone wake up. Listen.
I'm dead.
If a motherfucker like Yogi can make it in Yellowstone, sky's the limit for my black ass. But
Kind of true. This is true.
we always drag you along with Nick. You're old. Who, me?
No, he's saying dragging me along.
Oh. Bruh.
You know, y'all are the
Catching
reason-
strays.
Y'all are the reason that
Catching
I have
strays.
the few gray hairs that I have identified. We ain't gonna talk about that. But nah, hey, look. Oh, that's the other thing. I am definitely getting in shape in 10 years, bro. Less than 10 years. Because Lord knows that with this job, chasing around
Hey.
these kids with bad knees is not good.
You listen.
It's not good.
I'm working on it. I ain't got my glasses.
Dog.
I left them at the crib. I ain't got my glasses tonight. As you can see. You know I ain't putting no damn contact in my eye.
You know, he just wanted to look cute. That's all.
No. I'm King Ugly, remember? Ain't no glasses change shit.
I'm dead.
Shit.
Hey, the glasses do kind of change the vibe though. I don't know.
For who? Shit. The vibe is still. I thought I saw Matt. We are not. I think I did.
Bro, you probably did. You probably did. Did you get it?
I think I did.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Praise the Lord. There you go.
This is a no-fly zone.
Dog.
And y'all
We
just
talk
seen
about-
a gnat get killed on live.
Hey.
I will show you the
If
body.
anybody
but
finds out,
I ain't trying to get demonetized.
Look. If anybody manages to invent a way to permanently eliminate the gnat species, I will invest right now.
But bruh,
Right now.
hear me out.
Gnat
Okay.
and allergies.
Because I watch a lot of bug and insect videos and shit. Yes, there's a difference between two.
You're gonna tell me there's a purpose for gnats, aren't you?
There's probably, I don't know for certain with them, but there's probably a purpose for them little motherfuckers. Okay?
Ain't no purpose in my house.
A purpose that if you kill one of them motherfuckers, you might lose a leg or something. You know, like if you travel back in time and exterminate the gnats, it might fuck some other shit up.
Who said we travel back in time? We gonna kill them now.
Bruh, you can't
They
just
have
kill
their time.
them.
They're going to die now. Because that involves time travel and that costs a lot more.
Twin said,
Bro, yes.
geez, Twin, you're the one that let the raccoon in the house thinking it's a cat, blind motherfucker. Yo, hey, hold on. No. Look, I don't play that. And I'm going to tell you why. Anybody that ever done spent, look, if you've ever spent any amount of time with me, you know I do not fuck with rodents. And a raccoon is a rodent. I don't fuck with rodents. Raccoons are what happened when cats and rats come together and do the you know what. I don't fuck with raccoons.
I'm dead.
Them
Look, for
motherfuckers need to
YouTube
be
purpose-
guillotined.
Look, for YouTube purposes, because we don't want to get demonetized. Oh, hell, we ain't getting paid anyway. But look, for YouTube purposes, a raccoon is what happens when a cat and a rat does a fusion dance.
Rat, cat, raccoon, boom, math.
And there it is. If that legend is true, then that explains a lot for my ankle. No!
See, I'm not. See,
Because she jacked up her ankle. She said somebody went back. Remember how you said if you go back in the past, you might pick up your leg.
I'm telling you, there is a correlation.
Hey, the bugs had it out for you. They be trying to get me too, bro. Look, them mosquitoes can go too because they be sneaking in my car. And then when I'm riding, like, I'm just doing me. All of a sudden, one just pull up.
You
Bro,
know,
I got bit on the back of my neck by one.
my kid brain activated. My imagination turned on for a minute. And when you said mosquito snuck into your car, bruh, you know what came to my fucking mind? What do they call it? Not a tire iron. I can't think of what it is, but I just immediately had a vision in my mind of a fucking mosquito, life size, with a goddamn clothes hanger from the 90s, shimmying up your fucking window to open your car and sneak into it. Imagination. And just thinking about you getting done in by a fucking mosquito. And literally I'm on the sideline and I'm like, my nigga better fight back. But I am not fucking helping. I don't know why. I'm just literally letting you get got.
Are trash in its final
But listen,
form for that.
if it makes you feel better,
It's your imagination.
it's
You
my
can actually help me.
imagination. This is not reality. Because if this was reality and a motherfucker was trying to get you got like that, at the very least, if I see a big ass life-size mosquito, the first thing I'm gonna say is, can I help you? I don't know if we're gonna immediately hands up. Because I don't know how you hands up something that literally has this shit sticking out of its fucking face head. I don't know how you hands up that adequately without
You
getting
don't. You
fucking
grab
stabbed in your eye.
You don't. You grab a stick and you be like,
Bruh,
Back that proboscis up, boy.
Listen.
Back that proboscis up, boy.
Listen. We had COVID and we got monkeypox at the same damn time.
At the same
Y'all better be using your imagination to visualize a world where you don't have to put up with some shit that you should not have to put up with. Okay?
So giant mutant
I'm just
bugs are on
saying,
the list.
motherfuckers been talking about zombies for years,
I ain't
like these
judging it.
motherfuckers are somewhere behind the liquor store.
Bro,
So everything at this point is possible.
look, mosquitoes be hiding in the alley waiting to jump you on sight. Oh God,
Bruh.
hey, mosquitoes are sneaky as hell. Gnats are ghetto, okay? Gnats are ghetto because they be in your house, don't pay no rent and be smashing. That was one of the worst things about
You're
having
silly.
COVID last year. Because I swear to God, I was sitting there on a Sunday. Sitting there on a Sunday, can't hardly breathe, jacked up. I'm by myself. Look, and I'm sitting there, and this is the moment that I had
We
reached
approaching the first
a
hour,
point
y'all.
of despair.
We don't want to go there.
This
We
is
can
how
go
I
there.
knew. Look, this is how I knew that I reached a certain point of despair. Because I looked and I've been trying to kill these mugs for days. And I seen two of them
I'm about to highlight that.
procreating in the middle of the sky as they flew by me.
I'm mad at you because your ass just said procreating. And
We still on YouTube. We can't say the other word.
no, I know. What?
They were connected intimately.
They was fucking. We're not famous yet. We can do this. Hey, look, I'm sorry, but listen. Look.
Not them
Listen.
Jumanji bugs. No, please no. Oh Lord, no.
Disclaimer. All right, Kent, back to you. Look.
Oh, my head hurts. But no. That is when I knew I reached a certain point of depression. I was just like, no. I've been trying to kill y'all this
Jumanji
long.
bugs.
And y'all out here crashing, trying to make more. Ain't nobody in this house but me. And I can't do it, so you can't do it.
Wildin'.
You too could be compensated if you or a family member have been inflicted by the deadly disease of dog.
Listen,
How you gonna say it and give a disclaimer?
bruh.
Well, the disclaimer has always existed.
Back in
Supposed to be
2018,
forgetting about it. I'm mad I got so hyped that it said workout detective. Yo,
we
this watch is on dirt.
exposed. We are officially entering happy hour, y'all. So what that means at this point is because I'm seeing this virus being talked about in the comment section, and I want to address it because I used to be a spokesperson back in 2018 for mesothelioma. So I went on a short campaign because I'm me, and if you know me, you know me.
Oh, God.
Where basically
Oh, God, no.
everything I was relating back to mesothelioma. Because it's serious. I mean, we've been listening and hearing about this shit for as long as I've been alive.
I still don't know what mesothelioma is.
Bruh, all you need to know about mesothelioma is that you ain't got it. And neither do most of the people you will come in contact with or have ever come in contact with have had it.
Well, that's comforting to know.
So, no, if it makes you feel better, when we finally do retire, you know how many motherfucking infomercials we're going to see about COVID and monkeypox?
Oh, shit.
Because that's how this shit works.
Yeah.
They eventually get back to all the people
Basically,
that they missed out on.
Basically, old niggas die from it. And then
Did you or a loved one suffer from COVID-19 back in 2020? If
Mine was
so,
in 2021.
you are
Does that
entitled for compensation.
count? Oh, bad.
Mine was in 2022. And then we're going to be sitting there old as hell like, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
I remember that. I remember
one of your,
the doctor bills for it too.
Look, hopefully one of your fucking grandkids ain't like, okay, boomer. Listen.
I'm an okay boomer. Boy.
Actually, no, it's just going to be okay millennial. And that's when it's going to be real weird. Because by then, 2000, 99, and 2, oh my God, it's really going to be bad then. Because think about it. It's going to be the equivalent in 2050 of somebody in 1950 calling out somebody born in 1890. Think about that for a second. That's going to be some wild fucking shit, ain't it?
I don't want that smoke.
Y'all,
I don't like kids like that.
in less
be
than
mad.
fucking in about 20 years or so, it's gonna be looking real old out here. And for anybody in the comments, since I know we got everybody that's between 25 and 35 in here right now,
Oh, Jesus.
look, I'm gonna say this once and I'm gonna say it again. The new old is soon gonna be you. We already at the place where we wasn't supposed to make it past 25.
Joke's on you, we're still alive.
Fire, you about to be there. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
you just had to say 10 years, and then I thought about it. I'm like,
that's what I'm
40.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Damn, 40. Ah!
Comments.
Oh,
Bruh.
I was black.
Good
lungs.
fucking bye, Sid. Black lungs, that's cancerous. All I know is my ass would hit that commercial at 3 a.m. during a commercial break for
Oh,
George
certainly.
Lopez. Oh my God. And that nigga be dead. Rest in peace. Preliminary.
I was about to say he ain't dead.
I had to think about it because he looked. I was gonna say he looked dead, but no, that ain't fair. He got that
Bro,
spoiled
so do the
orange
Olsen
look.
twins, and they ain't going nowhere.
They got that spider web in the white wall corner of your house look. Don't get me started. I'm low key roasting. Let me calm down.
I can't say nothing about the Olsen twins.
Javar
At least
said,
at least they sister look good.
so is it true that you only get monkeypox from anal with dudes, or is that a joke?
I'm sorry.
I mean,
what?
that was some of the early cases, but no, because just like anything, eventually, you know, other people fraternize with other people, and
Right.
other sources and surfaces get contaminated to where things proliferate.
I mean, whole
So it
kids is
spreads
out here
outside
like,
the, you know, proverbial petri
Right.
dish. So now it's more than that.
dog.
I'm gonna be fighting my great grandkids if they say that shit to me. No, the hell you ain't. Look, do you
Mr.
look at
He ain't
technology?
dead.
Listen, I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Bro, they already calling us old.
We were tougher than the kids of this generation because we were more adventurous and we did more shit because the climate of the world was different.
They level
But
of brutality.
These
is different,
motherfuckers
though.
are more advanced than us because they've been indoctrinated into a culture with more advanced technology.
This is true.
These kids are smarter than us. They ain't
Yes.
tougher. They're not tougher.
They're not tougher by
They're not
any margin.
But they
at
got
all.
us beat mentally because they coming into a different age of technology that they got to interact with.
Oh yeah. Oh look. No, these kids is sophisticated.
Hell yeah.
Look. I know a 5-year-old that eats sushi.
Bruh. Hipster ass. Get out my fucking face.
Nah, she's cool. But but no cap, bro. These little 3, 4, 5-year-olds
Mhm.
be astute than a mug, and you be like,
Even the look,
and
remember
the parents be dumb as hell. And I'm
remember
like,
the
how
standard
did
grown
they
folks
make you?
conversation? Now I want y'all to think back for a
They
second.
are the grown folks
Remember
combination.
standard grown folks conversation. Remember that?
Yeah.
Standard grown folks conversation?
Which never made
Do
sense
y'all
because they always
remember?
talk too loud.
But also because the shit that we was actually saying to them wasn't really that fucking sophisticated.
No.
They just didn't want us there trying to talk to them while they was talking to other grown folks. Now when you say that shit,
Bruh.
the kids are asking different kind of questions.
They already know. They know. Bro, I had a 6 and a 7-year-old.
Come on now.
Boom. Look, sat there and said, it's like, Mr. Nick. Yeah, that's still odd. That makes me feel old too. But that ain't my fault. It's like, are you married? It's like, yeah. It's like, do you have any kids? No. Why not? Well, it just ain't the time yet. It's like, oh, so she's not pregnant yet.
Right. And it's just like, that's the real style of grown folks conversation. That's the real watch your goddamn mouth. We used to get popped for less.
Well, yeah, nigga, like, when am I supposed to say that? Yes, I know smart, dumb people being well-rounded is needed. The
I
world
know he
balances
ain't
off.
dead. I
What a
wasn't saying he
G.
was dead. I was just saying that motherfucker looked like a spoiled orange in the face.
Well, he always has.
Y'all ever seen a spoiled orange? It's wrinkled, and then they got the little white,
I
green
hate you
mold
because I
spots
know
and
what
shit.
you're talking about. He got them lines.
Yes.
The man,
George
look.
George
His
Lopez
face
looked
looks
like what
the
happens.
palm of your hand.
George Lopez face looks like what happens when you fucking put a pair of jeans that ain't supposed to go into the dryer in the dryer and you forget to fold them shits up.
Oh my God. No. George Lopez is what happens when you fall asleep on a textured couch cushion and you wake up because you laid on it too long and it's on your face. That's what his face looked like.
Bruh.
I hate. Leave
His,
me alone.
his
Dominique.
face looked like a long nap.
Look, leave me alone, Dominique. It ain't my fault. They call us. Look. You can't do that.
Now we like wait roasting. Y'all, we in happy hour. If you care that we not on the topic no more,
I mean,
respectfully get your ass out because now we at the happy hour portion.
No cap. There was a little 4-year-old who thought I was a cop. I don't know why.
Thought you was a cop.
Probably because I had to yell at his butt a couple times because he was violent. Like, that little nigga was violent. Like, I can't even say he was a little. He was a little white kid. He was violent as hell. Like, he was mean. He was sweet, but he was mean.
Man,
bro, he took out. That boy believed in revenge. But yeah, so I don't know. Look, they call me whatever. I don't care. Like, I don't really like. I don't trip when kids call me different stuff because it is what it is.
What they say, kids say the darndest things.
You have no idea. But
I don't compare it to what you do. I don't.
Don't. Oh my God!
I deal with grown folks who act like kids. You deal with kids just being kids.
Oh my God! Like kids, and some of these kids are so astute. Like they be having some real life contributions to life, like how they approach stuff, and I'm just like,
what,
dog? I heard one kid call her sister a hooker. like you hook. It was like, I'm not a hooker. She's like, you dress like one. I was like, dang. Where's the love? Jesus. Like, what's wrong with you?
See, I'm gonna be honest, y'all.
Kids is mean, bro.
Since we on this wave right now.
Kids is mean, bro.
Can we talk about since you said that, it just made me think about the playground, how playground culture used to be when we was kids.
Oh Lord.
What do y'all think these fucking kids in this day and age where cyberbullying and all this other stuff exists? What do y'all think these kids are saying to each other on the playgrounds and shit?
I don't think you want to know.
I think I do want to know. And you know what? It's going to probably be a good mixture of comedy and horror. Yeah. But I'm for it. I am here for it.
You know what?
Talking about being a gnat. Nigga, I'm going to be the most natty nat king Cole.
You know what, though?
Listening.
I'm going to say it like this. For all the things that we ran fades on in the playground.
You know they talking about wild shit.
Look, that weren't justified.
Bruh.
Most of this is justified.
The shit kids be saying on online gaming is enough to let me know. And social media is enough to let me know they are wilding. They gotta be.
And speaking of that, it's almost to the point that I'm kind of glad I ain't got kids yet. You know why? Because if one of them get into a fight and they tell me what they said, because what some kids say, bro.
Oh, I know it. But the roast gotta be different. Geez. Listen, look, making light of what's otherwise problematic. We not getting canceled yet, and I can say what the fuck I want. So I'm gonna say.
Well, each other's mamas have always been the famous topic. Damo.
In the day and age,
we used to print out mama jokes.
In the day and age where these kids are reporting bullying, mass shooting, suicide and shit, you know these motherfuckers are cutting deep.
Bro,
they got to be.
Actually, I got a case in point. Of what some kids said to each other, like siblings. Look, the little 9-year-old goes, I got 200 friends. Look, her older brother goes, you don't have 200 friends. Most of them came for the event. They ain't come to see you.
I bet your mama a hoe on Facebook.
Look.
You know they probably wild.
Look.
You know they wild.
Hold up.
You know it.
Bro, and the worst part is when they too self-aware. One of them gonna tell me, is like, yeah, somebody tried to say that, all people come from God. It's like, no, I came from my mom and my dad.
Come on.
Doing a whole lot of yucking. I'm like,
doing what?
Because he can't say the real word.
That's 12. What he said, though?
Yep.
The fact that he said that.
Because he's 12 and he knows.
Come on.
Bro, he knows. But like, hey, the bad part is these kids coming out looking halfway grown at like 13.
That too.
And like
the heights.
You got
the heights, the voices,
the
body parts. It's getting wild out here.
Grown.
You know everything's pretty much.
And then the bad part is that you still
too.
Got some normal looking kids that's in there with the grown looking kids, And some of them try to start some heat with the grown-looking kids and then get mad when they get body slammed. It's like, bro, you're going to get body slammed through a table.
The parents are getting their asses beat.
Bro.
The belt don't work no more. You can't abuse kids no more. I mean, discipline.
No, you said it.
You can't discipline kids no more. The teacher can't beat your kid ass no more.
Hell no.
Instead, they want to indoctrinate them with other bullshit.
Actually, to be honest, it's probably a good thing your teacher can't beat your damn kids no more because they probably just beat them for the same reason you would because you're mad.
Shit, the teachers even getting on this shit now.
Teachers is pulling up like they gonna roll up on somebody.
As wrong as I thought it was for some of the teachers that hit me with something back when I was a kid.
Bro, I wish a teacher would have hit me with something.
Shit, bro, I went to public. Look, Chicago public
your
school
mama
system,
got OnlyFans
straight outside the projects.
The
Come on, come on, come on. Even the lingo is different.
Oh,
you know, kids are saying thought and hot girl shit and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, we was cussing.
Wait,
I know I was fucking cussing in the 3rd grade. So I know damn well.
Oh yeah.
I know damn well they are saying wild shit.
Oh yeah.
Come on now.
Bro, I was talking to a 12-year-old the other day on Wednesday, and he said, I was like, hey, so how was your first day at school? Oh, well, somebody already got in a fight. Somebody already got smacked upside the head with a tray. I'm like, damn.
Come on now.
Look, you got all these white kids calling other white kids. Look, all calling other white kids the N-word and then getting the beat out of them by the black kids to hear them do it. Like,
come on now.
Because they all homies. You know what I mean? They all friends with each other. So it's like, hey, don't be saying that stuff. My boy over here, black, he ain't cool with that. Look. It's like, what you gonna do? I ain't gonna do nothing. He is. Look, kid pull up. He all big. He like 5'8", beating at 12. Like, beating, yanked him up, threw him down the stairs, and be like, hey, he said a racist slur to me.
And they putting all the shit on TikTok. So now we can watch it and shit.
They had to take all the stalls out of one school because one kid decided that it was a bright idea to smear his dirty business on the walls. So they had to take all the stalls out of the bathroom.
I had a kid today.
All the stalls.
For his 11th birthday, getting an iPhone. And I was talking to the parents, I was just like, you know, when I was that age, the smartphone hadn't even existed yet. The closest thing to the smartphone we had was the BlackBerry.
Oh God.
And the Samsung Curve.
I definitely didn't have one.
And didn't have one. Right.
Have one.
And you didn't know hardly anybody's parents who had one.
Nope. Say he did what? Yeah, bro.
But the climate for all of this shit is different. It's a different fucking ball game. And for those of us who don't have kids yet, which is most of us here, or even those of us just now having kids, what do you think in at least 10 to 15 years are these motherfuckers going to be growing up on?
Dog.
What's going to be their high school experience?
I'm scared, G.
It's going to be different.
I'm scared, G.
A different type of different.
I'm so scared, G.
I am too. Honestly, I'm imagining a world with as much type of shit that's coming out. I'm trying to figure out how I can make enough money, which is why it's part of my tenure, to have my motherfucking kids homeschooled or in one of the best up to down comb through private schools that I can fucking find.
Oh God.
Because it's getting that way.
But you know what? On the low key, I still kind of want my kids to go through some part of the public school system. The only reason is because they got to get used to how stuff is out here. Because otherwise, dog, they're not prepared.
I think you can be
like you got to be careful not to over shelter your kids. Because when you do, they end up with a singular state of mind. They don't understand a lot of stuff. And then when they get faced with like alternate views or alternate opinions, they either kick against it so hard that they borderline bully somebody, or they state something naively, and then all the other kids who've been through it all either rip them apart or make them look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it depends, bro. And I do think context is everything.
They do gotta get some experience in real life.
That's why I say worldly. That's why, like Twin said, worldly, right?
Yeah, worldly.
You can still, you can still come up in those environments. Because I know where the fuck I come from.
Right. I came from both. So I mean, I saw a little bit of both.
I'm privileged in a sense to, have grown up big city kid,
right,
and also small town kid.
Right.
But also I done lived in a few different states in my life.
So you got a different perspective.
I've lived in at least 4 different states in my life,
Right.
and of different sizes in terms of metropolitan areas and stuff.
Right.
And so, it's one of those things where, I ain't never gonna have them out of touch with reality.
right.
No, not not Umar School family.
He might finally have it built by then. I'm not sending my kid there.
We
I'm
gotta
not
be
sending my
careful.
kid there. I'm not sending my kid there.
Dr. Umar
Mm-mm.
Ifantunde
Jesus.
Johnson.
Ifatunde.
Cash
I
App.
can't. Oh, God.
Nah, let me. I'm chill. I'm chill. I ain't did it in a minute. I forgot my spiel. I have it ready next time. But no,
I can't with you.
we gotta be careful.
I can't with you at all.
Cause the white man this and the white man that. No, we ain't about to. We ain't even about to. If you know, you know. If you don't, just go on YouTube.
God.
But,
Oh, my God.
YouTube's your friend, bruh.
I can't at all with you because.
But no, not no Umar School.
He might finally get them donations. Who knows? Either that or hit
Donations.
the lottery. I don't know. He tried to hit the lottery with the donations and it didn't work.
Bruh.
He was sitting there asking one of the bunny bread members of the bunny bread tribe to do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is he called white folks.
Bread.
But whatever dumb shit he come up with. Because he says wild stuff
This
like
nigga
that.
said the bunny bread. No, he said
he says wild
the
stuff
snow
like that.
the snow bunny lovers. That's what he calls it.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
And for those of y'all uncultured, when Umar Johnson says things like that, Umar Johnson is somebody who is what he considers pan-African and pro-black, someone who is for all things black.
mm-hmm.
And so typically when he refers to snow bunnies, he's talking about white women specifically, but white in general.
We're gonna get on.
But we're gonna leave it at that because that's a different discussion for a different day. But
YouTube definitely will kick us off. Like
we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time to give y'all a culture lesson. Not on this episode. We'll say that for a different episode.
I'm
But
kind of surprised we're allowed to say Umar's name on YouTube. But
for now,
right?
and I mean we ain't famous yet, so it's easy for us to not be canceled because we're under the radar.
I know, right?
We need y'all help. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And send them donations.
Facts, because we need them. Go
We
buy
have
some off the
merch,
shop.
too.
We got all kinds of shit on there.
Yeah. Hold
T-shirts,
on. We got.
water bottles.
Yes, we do.
We got bottles.
I wish we had like a sound bite for that.
Well, we got bottles. I'll make some. I need to make some custom sounds.
Look at all this.
That's
stuff.
coming soon, y'all. That's coming soon, though.
Right. Let me make sure the things are. Look at all these lovely things. That's the classic stuff, right? That's the classic stuff. Is it showing on the screen?
I got you.
All right.
NeRo gonna pop some of that merchandise.
Yes, the merchandise. All right, we good to go? Just let me know.
You good? I got you.
All right, bet. So, as you can see, we have the usual Black in a Minute apparel. Some of these are going to get updated a little bit because I'm going to add some little things to them just to see if they look a little bit more concise in design. Because we're slowly but surely getting better at designing these. So,
adding different designs too, slowly but surely. We don't
you
want to.
You want this. Look at that.
We don't want to
Look at
stray
that.
too far away from the brand,
That's
y'all.
hard. Like that's hard. Oh no, it's gonna stick to the brand. It's just
This
resize
man,
and stuff, move
Bruh,
things around. I'm a
doing more than the law should allow. Javar said, "Where's the Black in the Minute stripper pole, bruh? Listen, you best believe."
Can't see my face right now because it's minimized, but I hope he knows I'm staring into the absolute depths of his soul for even saying that. Wow.
Hey.
Control the controllables.
Hey,
we definitely gonna control.
check this out. Y'all go ahead and
that
buy
ain't
some of this
happening.
Black in the Minute merch. Y'all can fund that stripper pole, and then Javar, you can put it wherever you need to.
Please don't tell us where you put that. I just don't want to know.
Shoot, I've been saying for the longest, I get me a man cave. That's where mine's going.
I don't know, dog. I don't even know if I want one.
Oh, that's just for it's for shenanigans. Ain't for no other Because I personally I don't do strippers.
Yeah, look.
I don't do strippers. That's for my wife.
Right.
She
I
can
mean,
go
I
ahead-
mean, I
She can go
understand.
ahead, drop it. I need a private show.
I mean, I understand. Like, look, hey, pole dancing classes are good.
Hey, twin, no,
See,
that's exactly what it's for.
that's because she on demon time.
Didn't
right
Trey
now.
Songz make a song about that? Y'all know it.
Welcome to my sex room.
NeRo. And look, we need to keep our viewers up. Don't be fucking up the algorithm.
I'm sorry. That's
Trying to be Trey Songz now,
look,
damn it.
that's them CK. I would never try to be Trey Songz.
You just try to sing that song, sir.
Trey Songz was too busy trying to be R. Kelly for the first 5 years of his career.
Hold on.
I ain't got time.
Time out. All right,
And we can't be him either.
we can't cancel him yet. Oh, but
What up, Cedric? Look, you done popped up into
what's
the
powerful? What's going on, bro?
into the ignorant shit part of the podcast.
Yeah, we in the
But-
after party. This after the
Look,
show. It's the after
Feel
party.
free,
In.
hey, feel
We right
free
here.
to dive in and speak your piece, bro.
Get in where you
In
fit in,
fact,
partner.
in fact, we do got the question. Where the question at? Where do you see yourself? Because I know you probably heard this in every job interview you've probably ever taken in your life. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Every
bro?
generic half-ass job.
AKA most places that you probably ain't gonna spend 10 years at. But,
Yeah, most of the places you spent a month or 3.
if that.
If
Look,
that, right? If that,
nowadays,
yeah,
folks-
I'm leaving this motherfucker today.
Right. Okay, bye. Dang, one of our guys just went viral on TikTok. He isn't getting canceled.
What song was it, Javar?
Oh, Jesus. I hope it's
R.
not.
Kelly got some bangers. What
I
song
hope
was
it
it?
ain't Ignition. There's so many reasons. That could
It
go
ain't
wrong.
gonna be. It ain't none of that. You saved me shit, because that's where the best R. Kelly music came from. God damn it!
It really was.
Come on now,
And you can't
Happy Pete, man,
look.
all of that.
You can't even do. Look, they can't even do "You Save Me" in praise dances no more because this nigga messed up. He don't
I mean,
realize what he did.
They can. I mean, it's just not culturally accepted. But my black ass will still be playing R. Kelly
You
music.
save me.
I'm sorry. If you got a road trip, especially if you're familiar with R. Kelly,
It was legs.
Whether you're
shaking.
black or
Oh,
white.
no.
play some Happy People, play some
Well, everybody plays that.
It's Your Birthday, play some, you can play You Save Me, play anything, any of those songs on a road trip, especially if you're going to or from Chicago.
Oh, Step in the Name of Love too.
Step in the Name of Love, all of that.
I kinda
It
don't
will
wanna-
bump, especially during the summertime. Don't do that shit during the winter because you're weird. But During the
No one's that
summertime?
happy during winter time. Heck no.
when you hear that, yeah, look, you gonna feel like fucking
Ooh,
skipping
just
to
cut,
your
y'all.
loo.
No, she said just cut, y'all.
Hey, fuck them.
We wild. Look, hold on. Speaking of leg shaking, apparently
They might
his,
shadow ban us because R. Kelly name might be
hey,
flagged.
well, look, I'll fix it. Look. Speaking of leg shaking, allegedly, his alleged and apparent fiance Jocelyn Savage is preggers. So
I thought I was just seeing something that said that she wasn't. That it was not true.
whatever they can do to get him out of jail, I don't really care.
Well,
but like,
I
at this point,
don't know if that's gonna get him, but I even seen somewhere he was actually singing the songs in jail. And then I think about all of them damn memes and shit that came out. I mean, look, the way I look at it like this: if he's singing the songs and it's like inspiring some of the other inmates to be better people,
or to not murder him,
you know, then
Probably
maybe that's
not.
a good thing.
probably not to beat the snot out of him.
I don't know. It depends on how you look at it.
He ain't singing in choir. There ain't no kids in jail, so it's cool.
Who knows? He might be the most popular motherfucker in that bitch.
He might be.
Or
He might actually be.
he's the most sought after. One or the other.
It still counts as popularity. No, I want a cookie. Who said that?
Keontae said that. Wildin'.
No, why did he say that? I'm so confused.
He's wildin'.
I'm so done with this man. Did he ever answer the question? Him
I
and
don't think
Akon
so.
gonna do Locked Up Part 2.
Shit, well, Akon got to get back in there first. He fucking around with Tekashi 6ix9ine. He'll be back up in there.
Is he?
You know, he was one of the first people that collabed with Tekashi when he got out.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
When did he
Akon
get
turned
out?
on some lights in Africa. Next thing you know, he saw all them damn colors of Tekashi's weave, and all of a sudden they became the best of fucking friends and shit.
Probably because he wants to use him as a portable energy source.
Shit.
But
Either that or he thought that motherfucker was a walking bag of Skittles or some shit. That nigga was like, I'm locked up. Next thing you know, he saw fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine. He was just like, nobody
locked
wanna
up
see us together.
but it don't matter, no.
That shit threw me for a fucking loop.
Bro, that's weird.
Seeing,
This
seeing
nigga
listen.
but you know what? That's the duality of life.
No,
This
fuck
man
that.
giving niggas lights,
Mm-mm.
like
Lights, camera,
rent-free
action, fuck that
lights
shit.
in freaking
When I seen
Africa
that
and
picture-
building buildings and it's fucking around with 6ix9ine. That is the duality of life.
Fuck that.
makes sense.
When I seen that picture and I seen Akon and Tekashi in the same photo, you know what I fucking thought? Every single flavor of fucking Twizzlers, black licorice, and the rest of the motherfucking colors. I literally looked at that shit and I asked myself, like, what the fuck is going on here? And I just didn't understand it. Because one, it's Tekashi, and two, it's Akon. It's like,
And now YouTube. about to
where do you
copyright
mix
the
these
stream.
things at?
Look, you know what? You know where you mix them at? In the frozen aisle when you looking for those ice cream bars and you got the rainbow
sherbet and
crunch.
shit.
You got the rainbow crunch right next to the chocolate delight.
Hell no,
I'm just
Rainbow
saying.
Crunch.
Rainbow crunch. bro.
Chocolate delights. Yo, that sounds like very bad. That sounds like amateur OnlyFans moms.
Dog, if there is anything crunch in your name as a
Nah, Akon was
sex
like,
worker, you need
I
to
made you niggas see the light.
reformat.
Now
what you're
leave me
doing.
alone.
Right. Probably because he got bored. He accomplished too much. He was doing too good, and he was just like, I told you, he probably really thinks that he can use Tekashi 6ix9ine as a portable energy source. Because why is your hair so vibrant when you look dead inside? There's no way.
That motherfucker run his mouth enough
He
to
do.
power the whole city of
I'm
Texas.
just saying.
They should have called his motherfucking
I'm
ass
just
after that
saying,
damn grid
he
went
is
down.
looking for a portable
Shout out to
energy
Centerpoint Energy.
source. He is looking for a portable
We
energy
name dropping.
source for his lights. Look, for the lights and everything that he wants to fix up in Africa. He's going to set that dude up and stick him in a container like he's Captain freaking Adam and use him as a power source. You just don't know it. Just watch. Just watch. You'll have him running on a hamster wheel for the next 20 years of his life. No one's ever going to know. He's going to be in this deep underground thing on some Marvel shit. Like, you won't know. You won't know. Akon
The multiverse of madness and shit.
Oh, God. Akon may be out here trying to be Ra's al Ghul on some low-key shit. Like, you never know.
Oh no.
You never know.
Oh no.
Maybe he popped out the Lazarus pit too early. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
Look, actually, no. Really, whoever be Ra's al Ghul will be for real because his ass ain't got old yet.
Because he's happy.
Don't
made a whole
don't
song
shout
about
out
that
Centerpoint
shit.
giving everyone highest bills and about to increase the usage rate again. On God.
That wasn't a shout out.
Look,
that was a
that's why
call
they-
out.
Look, that's why
They
ain't
based
talk-
out of Texas.
Look, that's why they ain't talking about that explosion. They don't want to say whether it's a gas leak because if it's a gas leak, that's on them, and they want to still pay.
They
make
already
us
got
pay for
bad
that
press.
shit.
They already got too much bad press.
On G. On the G. They do. Don't worry, y'all still gonna get y'all money. Leave me alone. Look, y'all still gonna get your money on the 10th. Don't bother me. Or whenever. Whenever the fuck is due. I don't know. But you'll get it. Just know you'll get it. If you haven't already, you probably already got it. So I mean, it don't matter. Leave me alone. I say what I want, but I said what I said.
Foolish.
I mean, you act like I'm wrong, but like,
No, you're not.
certainly
You're
not wrong. Or the gas prices too, bro. It's crazy. Which, you know, thankfully I don't have too many issues with getting gas anymore because of my profession. Thank God. Praises be.
Privileges be like.
The Lord knew. The Lord knew. You know, the Lord knew. But you know, I don't know, man. In 10 years, I hope to be in better shape too, because I can't be out here 40 with bad knees. I can't do that.
Nigga,
Because I'm already almost 30 with bad knees, and I can't have that.
what do you think? The knees gonna get better in 10 years? I mean,
If I lose some damn weight and work them out,
yeah.
shoot.
You see how like
Yeah.
fragile that yell was? I mean, yeah,
As long
better
as it's
better
not as
shape is
fragile
always the point, you know.
Look, I'm just trying to get this left knee to act right, because no, he need to get in step. We ain't got we ain't got time for that. We have shit to do. Like,
I always say I need to get my sexy back. That's how I always channel it. Because depending on how long you know me, like for the most part,
man, yoga will do wonders for your knees. So I've heard. I've only ever
Yeah.
tried yoga one time in my life, and it actually wasn't torturous. So
no, that's why
I'm not mad at it.
that is true. Shoot, I can't wait to get. Man, I used to. Let me tell you something. It only sounds like it ain't for everybody when you don't do it, but a runner's high is a different fucking kind of high.
That's
if
a
you've
high
ever
I will
smoked-
never want to experience.
For those people who've
because I
ever
don't like
smoked, if you know what a weed or a cigarette high is,
running.
it's a different kind of different than those highs, and it's not toxic, confusing you, putting you in another mind state of euphoria or anything like that. I mean, well, I guess it could be euphoria, but it's different. And once you get there, you will like being there. It's like whenever you hear the word exhilarating, or what's that other word? Excelsior. That shit.
Excelsior, man.
It's that kind of shit.
Oh, well, that's nice.
When you hear that word, whatever you imagine, that's what it is.
I'm gonna tell you right now that
it's like the best fucking breath you've ever taken.
Look.
At the top of the mountain.
I'm gonna tell you right now
It's different.
That is not in my 10-year plan. Because me running
Well,
anywhere for that length of time
Might help your legs.
is not in my plan. I'm just gonna be real with
Y'all
you.
just a jog, bro. You ain't got to be a marathoner or nothing like
I was
that.
about to say I ain't running that
Jogging is-
fast or that far anywhere. But not the
So
cig
far.
weed. Not the cig weed.
Sick of weed.
Look, because otherwise, no Lord.
Excuse me.
No Lord.
Look, I'm so terrible. That's why I'm coughing. I almost put an N on the end on the front of that.
I be having to chase kids, and I barely want to do that. Like, no, running is not for me. I will lift all day. I took strength and conditioning in high school to avoid running. You don't understand what level of dedication I have to this.
You took strength and conditioning
To avoid running.
You are interesting, sir.
I still had to do stair runs, but I mean, it is what it is. I ain't die.
That's
over it.
worse than fucking flat ground.
Not really.
Incline is terrible.
I ain't catch no freaking Charlie horse off of stair runs.
How you
First
catch
time I did a running test. First time I ever did a running test.
Nigga.
I caught a Charlie horse halfway
You need to
through.
drink more water. That's where
I
it
had
come
a
from.
Charlie horse halfway through, and I did suck down soda like it was water back then. But that ain't the point.
I used to get them all the time until I started, like, when I was heavily drinking water and
Mm-hmm.
at the riverfront and stuff. Oh, no. I used to wake up at 5 o'clock. 4,
Them
5
boys
o'clock.
be out there at the river, though.
Shit, I still got some
Hey.
videos up on my YouTube. But, shoot.
For now, I will settle with getting up to my 6,000 steps a day. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it. You know, I'm trying to live out here.
But shoot, y'all, we don't keep y'all too much long. You know, we at the after party. I like to call it the just for shits and giggles part, the kick my ass part of the show.
Yeah,
But shoot,
it's great.
NeRo, you got anything else you want to expound on, bro? I don't want to keep the people too late.
Man, nothing too crazy.
It's been fun.
Mostly just, you know,
As usual.
right. Be aware of yourself, what your limitations are, what you are capable of, and try to figure out ways to exceed that. And
Facts.
it doesn't have to be something that you got to accomplish in a month. It doesn't have to be something you got to accomplish in a year. But I mean, even if it takes you 10 years, it is time well spent if you do progress forward.
I will also say, if you guys have been following us for a while, and even if you haven't, we've talked about various methods of building systems in which you can create a 10-year plan, a solid 10-year plan.
Yes.
So if you're in need of that, go back to our videos. We've talked about productivity. We've talked about systems. We've talked about organization.
Right.
We've put the tools out there, and I might even try to add some links and stuff in the comment section to previous streams that we've done. If you want to get more serious, if you want to create a more tangible, structured system for making these 10-year plans or places where you want to see yourselves, more than just visions, more than just idealistic,
Right.
imaginary thoughts you have, more than just daydreaming. Let's make this shit a reality, because ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what we want. We all want it, and some of us fucking need it. Let's be real.
Oh God.
And you're entitled to it, especially if you're willing to put in the work
Absolutely.
and make the sacrifices.
I can definitely agree with that.
That's how you get it.
Yeah.
Nobody ever got any of this shit by just talking about it.
Nope. And if they did, they never kept it for that long.
No.
Because what you have to remember is the effort you put into something is exactly the effort you get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It is almost always proportional. Like when it comes to most things, like just have your mind focused on achievement and the acquiring of new skills, new abilities, new techniques, whatever. I sound like I'm talking about a shonen anime, but I promise I'm not.
Success is a hell of a drug.
It is. But at the same time, don't get so hopped up on it. It's a weird thing to say. Don't ever get satisfied, but don't ever get disgusted with your dissatisfaction. Don't become despondent. You know what I'm saying? Don't lose your way. Because for a lot of people, sometimes it does seem like we don't have anywhere further up to go or anywhere to really make it to. And the honest truth is you are your only limiter. Don't ever block yourself like that.
Anything is possible, y'all.
Yep.
People win the lottery every not every day, but people win the lottery. And if you know anything about math and the odds of winning the lottery,
yes, sir.
It's one of the most. It's as far as I know, one of the most slimmest things you can do in this world.
There's gonna be some wild.
People do it.
This is gonna
and
be
some people have done it multiple times.
Right. This is gonna be my one wild thing per stream. But as a wise man once said back in the tender age of 2003 or 2004, 2005, anything's possible. 50 fuck Vivica. If you know that quote, I know you're my age. But I mean, it's true. But hell,
all the places you could have went, and I thought you was going with that. But hey,
I like to.
True
I
as
live
fuck.
to surprise y'all.
NeRo with the with the one-liners, with the catch and release.
You know I'm out here.
Bang bang.
Look, y'all know I'm wild at heart. Don't.
I'm gonna give you a horn for that. Like I gotta give you a horn for that. Let me see if I give you a horn. That was see how I'm holding mine. Y'all see how y'all know.
I mean,
top tier, top notch, whatever the fuck people attribute that to.
I mean, it's not necessarily untrue.
No, you unzi money.
Look, there is no reason that man should have scored with that woman. There's no reason. There's no reason.
But shoot, we want to end it on a high note, y'all.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, to echo some of what NeRo said, keep your eyes on the prize.
Absolutely.
Remember, just because you might not have the makings or the workings of what you want in the future now, doesn't mean you cannot get it.
Yes.
Any and everything's possible.
Far away does not mean unattainable.
No, never that. As long as you breathing, you can make a difference.
That, and also be mindful of who you keep yourself around, who you associate with, and how you treat those people. And the reason I say that is because your opportunities can come from anywhere. You can literally get a golden opportunity from somebody who you may have helped out on the street, who didn't know you from a can of paint. You never know. You never truly know.
Facts.
So look, as I was always told, always be respectful and always say hi to everybody, because you never know whose hands you might be in. Always be good to people. Always treat people with respect, because you want them to respect you. And I will end it with the quote that I heard today, which is, and this is something that will kind of be something for y'all to chew on until next week when we actually talk about this, because I'm thinking of talking about, and y'all can let me know, hopefully on the Discord, since I posted the thing. I'm gonna post it again because we need people. Anyway, that's not it. But I want to talk about the difference between meekness and simping. I think that'll be a good one.
Ooh.
I think that'll be a good one.
One of my favorite words right there, simping.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Look, and
okay.
and look, and the main reason I say that is just because, you know, a lot of people do see, the old phrase "meekness is weakness." People do truly see it as that, and to be honest, it's not. I promise you, it's not. And as that quote said, meekness is nothing more than strength under control. Meekness is strength under control.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's just a piece of what you're gonna hear next week when we join you guys again for the Black in a Minute podcast. One
Yes.
more thing. I just want
More
to highlight this comment Javar said. A great man once said, patty cake, baker's man.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Knick
afraid.
knack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. No, let me not. You know what that's all for, right?
I forgot what that's.
Oh, all right. Anyway, y'all,
I forgot what that's from, but I know
I did
what
say
you're
it out of
talking
order,
about.
but you
I-
should know. I'll give you a hint. Is a Wayans
oh
film.
shit.
But
Is it I'm gonna get you sucker?
no.
Okay,
But anyway, y'all, we ain't gonna keep y'all.
good, because that shit crazy. This nigga wild.
But enjoy your Sunday. Thank you for tuning in to what has been another episode of the Black in a Minute podcast. NeRo, because I think you do it better than me, sir. Please take us out.
So, as we have previously said, this has been the Black in a Minute podcast, sponsored once again by the illustrious Tryman Art.
Facts.
We do certainly hope that you have had a great night and have been chilling with us and have really been able to think about some things that you want to do in the future, maybe some stuff you want to do now. Hopefully, we have galvanized you to be able to start your week off with a bang. So, with
Okay.
that being said, we appreciate you. We love you. We always do adore seeing your lovely faces on these little chat lines. Please drop us lines. Join the Discord. If you need the link, I'll send it to you. So that way you can be a part of the decision-making process of coming up with these lovely live streams and podcast episodes. Yes. So with that being said, I am NeRo AnGelo.
And I go by the DarksKing poet. That's DarksKing with a G on the end.
Yes, indeed. And we want to tell you good day, good night. Peace out.
Power.